video specs for social media. Over the different platforms, every one of them has different requirements when it comes to dimensions, aspect ratio, file size, video format, video length, and frame rate. It can all be a bit confusing and there is no one size fits all. At the same time, we can pretty easily crop or add titles to fit the video perfectly, and that's exactly the point of this formatting for social media. There are basically 4 main aspect ratios: 16:9, 1:1, 4:5, and 9:16, which also translates to landscape, square, or portrait. A rule of thumb is be the biggest possible. On LinkedIn, for example, in the feed, that will be square. So one idea would be that you optimize all your videos for this platform to be square. In this way, your video might be slightly bigger than your competitors, having your audience seeing in the feed almost only your video on the screen. That means we need to film having this composition in mind, or film portraits and zoom in, or film landscape and add a title and subtitles. And that's actually pretty trendy. In line with your corporate identity, you can use your colors, add your logo, use a catchy title, add subtitles, and also a progress bar. And now you'll say, exactly, that looks great. How can I do it myself? Well, you can find somebody who can do it for you. Or I just heard about a cool website. It's called Vid.io. Very simply, my tip would be think about where you'd like to post your video and have the different platform requirements in mind. At the same time, the most important is always what's in the video. A compelling story will captivate your audience's attention whatever the format. Also, keep in mind that you only need to choose between filming landscape or portrait. In both ways, you'll always be able to post-produce it and fit in the size you want. As well, on LinkedIn, people can click on your video and see it in full portrait mode, or turn their phones and see it in full landscape mode. In Europe, stay at the standard 25 frames per second. Use that MP4 or that MOV, and if you don't have it already, just find an online converter. The rule of thumb is pretty much keep it short. Even if the limit is higher, try to keep the video around 1-2 minutes long. It's connected to the other specs. If your video is too big, just find an online compressor. That's just the technical side. Again, the most important is what's in the video. Happy shooting!